Okay, so just going to do a quick market breakdown because the market is looking interesting. So yesterday we had a big push to the upside. And when I look at this push, it definitely does feel like the market is slowly moving to the upside. And now you might be like, oh, slowly? What the fuck do you mean? Well, basically, we're having this grind to the upside after basically sweeping the big low. We didn't really sweep, but it was basically by the point. So basically at that low, we're starting to see a little bit of a retracement. And we mentioned the possibility of the market coming all the way up towards this order block and also towards this order block this week in the Sunday market breakdown. And one of the things that is important for us to understand is that at this point, you actually really want to see the market starting to show some bearish order flow before you start entering. Unless, and if that does not happen, then the market could be continuing to move to the upside or just range, because yesterday I was not interested in executing anything around here, especially after this candle closure. And now the same thing is happening. First of all, most bullish pair, definitely pound dollar. But what I'm looking for is now to just wait for the market to show me direction. And I mentioned this in the Sunday market breakdown that I don't care if this is the reversal of the market. I genuinely don't. Because if the market wants to reverse, so be it. We will execute on the longs if they do appear. Not now. So, because for now, there's still the selling pressure of us going towards the equal lows and continuing to move lower. If I look at the DXY, as I said, we could be going towards this order block and even towards this big range and still be bullish, right? This can still happen. And so with that being said, I'm being very careful with any sort of trades coming into the market soon, because again, it's showing me the market is moving against my direction and against my bias, which means my bias is bullish on the DXY. So all the time that the DXY is moving bearish, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in catching this reversal. I'm not interested in trading it. And I'm not interested in changing my bias into bearish on the DXY, meaning bullish on euro dollar. Because, okay, let's say the euro dollar does move bullish. You can maybe take a trade towards here, but if the market then sets up bearish, all of a sudden you're trapped in a long or you're trapped in a bullish bias, when in reality your bias at the beginning of the week would have been correct. And so in terms of where I think the market is going to move, I think that now we are in a pullback phase, because we just inverted this fair value gap, which is something that we talked about as a possibility in the Sunday market breakdown. So now what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for this to reverse, boom, and then we'll execute on the shorts. But I guess until now, not really interested in anything. The next target really, now that we've hit this order block, is going to be this fair value gap right here, which was already hit yesterday. But then after we hit this fair value gap, the next target is going to be this high and then this other high. So with that being said, I'm not really looking at much, because again, the best lesson you can get, oh my God, this was very clean. This was very clean. So this can, if you want to long something, it definitely is pound dollar. Why? Because it inverted, tapped it, and you have very clear targets, equal highs right here, which you do not have on euro dollar. So because on euro dollar it actually swept. So if I am to trade anything, I will be trading longs on pound dollar, because the bias is much clearer. And even then, I would want to see a little bit of a bearish push. It would have to be an extremely clear long for me to want to execute. So with that being said, if the market is moving against your bias, the best thing you can do is just not trade it, right? Instead of trying to constantly call these moves in the market, just wait for the market to show you what it wants to do. Now, on NASDAQ. So NASDAQ, I'm expecting NASDAQ to reach all-time highs sooner rather than later. I still think that this is looking very bullish. And so we mentioned this fair value gap yesterday, and I do believe that this is a catalyst for a pullback, which is what we're having right now. And then I do expect the market to continue moving to the upside. So, sorry. So that is really it. That is what I'm looking for. Gold, I'm not seeing much in gold. And one of the other reasons why I am quite neutral now is because even very bearish pairs are giving us this bullish reaction. So with that being said, you just have to be a little bit patient. If you want to long, then I would long pound dollar. But that's really it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in today's live stream.